their clientele will start seeing your posts, and you'll start sharing back and forth. And before you know it, your viewers are going to become their viewers, and their viewers are going to become your viewers, and both of your audiences will grow. And that's a beautiful thing. Hello everyone, it's Grace with Uniquely Grace Designs and the Furniture Refinishing Academy. And today we're going to talk about what to do when your furniture sales are slow. When your furniture sales have slowed down, usually and typically this is going to be during the summer months when people are more focused on spending their money to get out of the house, go do some trips, maybe vacations, things like that. They're less focused on taking care of their home, or less focused on getting ready for the visitors for the holidays. So your summer months are going to be your slowest months, unfortunately. But what can you do during those slower months to make them the most profitable that you possibly can? First and foremost, you're going to need to evaluate your sales strategy. Make sure you're really hitting the mark like you have been in the past, and you're not just getting complacent with doing a new sale after a new sale and new listing after new listing. You want to make sure doing exactly what you need to do that's made you successful in the past. So start by making a list. Make a list of all the things you know that have helped you create those sales and actually become successful. Go back and look at those sales and look at the conversations you had with your buyer and see what you did that possibly helped you make that sale. And write down all the things you can think of that influenced their decision. Did you take time to listen to them better in your conversation with them? Did you have a better description? Did you have a better title? Were you more focused on your photography? What are the things that made that listing special, that caught somebody's eye, that made them choose to buy? Now go back and look at the conversations with your potential customers you just recently had that did not end up in a sale. Look at how the conversation went, look at your listings and compare them to the ones that worked, and try to figure out what you're missing. Did you forget to add something in your listing? Or maybe your customer service wasn't on par because you were at the mechanic shop when they texted you and you were kind of distracted when you were responding back to them. Figure out what things are not working. Next, review both of those lists and take a moment and seriously evaluate whether or not you are putting your best foot forward in your current listings during this slow season. Whether it's actually during summer, like we talked about being one of the slower seasons for furniture sales, or whether it is actually during some random time of the year and you're not sure why things aren't working right. Go back and compare the two lists and see if your current listings are actually up to par. If you're still kind of new at this, I'm going to give you one more tip about getting the sale. The fortune is in the follow-up. If you had a customer interested and you gave them the information they were asking for and then they just ghosted you, follow up with them. Not annoyingly, but at least once or twice, and make sure that they understand that the item is still available, that they can purchase it for their home. Next, let's talk about participating or even hosting your own or a local event in your area. It is difficult to track or to drag your furniture around the entire metropolitan area you might live in and to go from event to event. So be very picky and very selective about what events you might want to participate in. You want events that are geared towards interior design or home decor. Next, you can collaborate with other local businesses that are complementary to yours. So if you could, either online or locally somehow, but more than likely on social media, this is going to be a great avenue for you to gain new customers. If you can collaborate with a home stylist or with an interior designer, or if you could collaborate even with an antique shop and you can help create this social media banter or back and forth between you and that other local business, their clientele will start seeing your posts and you'll start sharing back and forth, and before you know it, your viewers are going to become their viewers, and their viewers are going to become your viewers, and both of your audiences will grow, and that's a beautiful thing. You can also run promotions to raise your sales. However, I want to highly suggest that you make sure that you have a bottom line that you cannot go under in order to make a profit, and that is the lowest you can go. What I suggest doing is I actually have a calculator on my website that builds in not only your personal income as the artist and owner, not only the cost of supplies as you buy project pieces and paint and brushes and all the goodies, but it also factors in a business profit. And that business profit is going to help you grow your business in the future, whether you spend that on new tools or on marketing or whatever it may be. Okay, that formula is your wholesale bottom line. And you can go ahead and click on the link below in the description for the calculator on my website. And remember, this is your bottom line by far. So this is wholesale, and retail is usually double what this dollar amount is. So you can use any number between the two or all the way up to retail and literally slash it in half and host a sale. Make sure that the price it is on sale is not your normal price point. Here is one that not many people are going to actually enjoy, but it can definitely help boost your sales. I highly suggest making a list of people in your local area, businesses, influencers, anything like that that you can, and start messaging them. Message them with compliments, message them with how you can add value to their social media channel, or how you can work with them in the future to add value to their business, and come up with creative ways that you can actually go basically door knocking on the businesses' doors that might need something from you that is very creative and very unique. So let's talk about businesses that would be possibly interested. I know several furniture refinishers who have actually refinished and repainted furniture for salons because they love something fun and funky and just absolutely gorgeous and wild that's going to make their customers remember their store. So find their vision and see if you can match it. Another option would be tea shops. If you're more into something that is more European style and more shabby or things like that, maybe you can find a local tea shop that's kind of bland and go in and talk to them and offer up your services with, for a little discount possibly, but with the caveat that your business cards and pamphlets can be set aside on the pieces of furniture so that their customers can start finding you as a custom refinisher. Try to find businesses that actually are cohesive with your enjoyable design style that you like to create, because then this is going to be a wonderful pairing, not only for you, but also for the business and for the clientele that comes into that business because they love the way the ambiance is in that location. And part of that is brought to them because of your work. So far, what do you think? If you're enjoying this content, please make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and click on the bell notification next to the subscribe button so that way you can get all the content that's coming out from my channel. I hope to be able to create content that is good for you, so if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And let's get back to it. The last thing I want to talk about is during slow season, taking extra time to even step away a little bit, from your furniture refinishing with the brush to the piece, and actually take some time to educate yourself on marketing. And one of the best ways these days is social media. And I know so many of you are cringing right now as I'm saying this, but if you can take one platform and learn that platform and just master it, you'd be amazed at how fast you could grow your business, even locally, but on an online platform like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, or even Twitter. You find the one that you know your clients are on the most. that is the one you want to hone in on. Learn it, take a little bit of time, maybe an hour, half an hour a day, watch some YouTube videos, try to educate yourself on the current situation of that platform, and then go ahead and start posting, start engaging, and be consistent. Consistency is key once you get on social media, but it's free. All you have is a little time. And once you get familiar with it, the consistency makes it faster and faster to get your posts out. In a marketing strategy, you want to meet your ideal client where they are. Preferably, it's on a platform you're also familiar with, but if not, everything can be learned and taught. So make sure you jump on YouTube and watch the most recent videos regarding those platforms with the most prominent figures on those platforms. These are all things you can do during the slow season to A, start to learn how to pick up your business, which marketing totally does. So learn that, don't forget that. B, collaborating with local people, participating in local events, maybe doing some donations to, of an item that hasn't sold yet, to a local charity that has an auction, or anything like that that's going to get you into your community and start getting you known for what you do. One final tip in all of this is, no matter what you decide to do to help boost your sales or to help reach out to people, make sure you start collecting people's contact information. If you can collect emails, 100% that is the number one choice for any business owner, is collecting emails from your customer. Number two would be collecting them in a community on a platform that you're already marketing on. So if you're on like Facebook Marketplace and they're finding you through there and you're finding them through there, then have them join a local community group that you run that might be about your furniture postings, or at least join your business page so you have some way for you to reach out and contact them, or for them to reach out and contact you, and to stay on top of their minds. And those are just some ways that you can be productive and start to help your sales grow during the slow season. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm Grace Lauer with Uniquely Grace Designs and the Furniture Refinishing Academy. Please, if you like this content, subscribe, click the bell notification, give me a thumbs up, and potentially leave a comment if you have other ideas. I would love to share with everyone what you are coming up with. Have a great day. Bye-bye.